Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gill Stadium for Sweeney baseball coverage here on Manchester Public Television. I'm Zach Johnston by myself today for a Sweeney doubleheader between Post 2 and Post 54 of Bedford. Sweeney has a tough task for them today against a one-seeded Bedford team that is 14-1. Sweeney comes into this game 4-10. In their last two games getting wins. They had that big win we were here for against Concord in their Game 2 of their doubleheader. Yesterday, they got the win against Conway 7-0. It was a forfeit, so it goes in as 7-0 in the standings. First pitch from Chris Rodriguez to Noah Durham as a strike. And something you're going to see from this Bedford team is that a lot of their roster is from Goffstown. Goffstown doesn't have prep baseball. They live in the boundaries, I guess, to be able to play for this Bedford team. Could be a reason why they're so good. This is a Goffstown star right here. Noah Durham, he's the first baseman. He leads off. Chris Rodriguez facing him. He's ahead 1-2, and he strikes him out. Chris Rodriguez puts away Noah Durham for out number 1. Here is the third baseman, Maddox Turk. He is another Goffstown guy. He'll come up with one out after the strikeout of Noah Durham. That one down for ball 1. The 1-0 from Chris. High, and it's 2-0. We'll take a look at the Sweeney defense in the infield. Third to first, they got Isaiah Solis, Alex Rodriguez at short, Ryan Boylan, and Jaden Rodriguez is at first. 2-1, the pitch there from Chris. In the outfield, left to right, Alex Rodriguez, Will Sloper, and Pierre Mendez. Mason Malone does the catching in Game 1 here for Sweeney. We'll see if they split the backstop like they did in the Concord doubleheader, in which they had Mason Malone catch Game 1, Lennox Labiosa caught Game 2. That was a hard foul ball from Maddox, but it's 2-2. Rodriguez, the pitch to Turk, wanted the corner and missed outside, and it's a full count here in the top of the first. 1 out, 0-0 is the score. Jack Hinton, the shortstop, is on deck. Here's the pitch from Chris. It's up the middle, and that's a nice piece of two-strike hitting from Maddox Turk. He's aboard. First hit of the game for Bedford comes in the top of the first with 1 out. The second batter up, Maddox Turk singles. This will bring up Bedford's Jack Hinton, basketball and baseball varsity star at Bedford High School. He is the shortstop. Turk is leading over there at first base. Chris will miss outside for ball 1. Rodriguez taking the mound for the first time, I think, all week. Up and out. They've mixed up some of their pitching. They used their two best, in my opinion, their two best pitchers to take down Concord in Game 2 in Alex Rodriguez and Isaiah Solis. The count is 3-0 to Jack Hinton. Chris walks him. 4 straight balls from Chris Rodriguez. Not the start he was looking for, but this is a manageable situation here with 1 out. This brings up Servac, the catcher. He blasts that down the line, deep into foul territory for a long strike. Isaac Srivak. Runner takes off for third, pitches down, and a double steal from post 54. Will move 2 runners in scoring position and 1 out for Krivik. That is how you say it. Isaac Krivik, my apologies. 1-1 to Krivik. Downstairs, 2-1. Here's the pitch from Chris. Hitting the air to center, backing up, Sloper turning around, and it is over his head. Krivik hits it to deep center, and it rolls to the fence. 2 runs will score. He's chugging into third with a 1-out triple. And post 54 hits the gas here in the top of the first. 2-0 lead here for Bedford, and they're showing Sweeney why they are the top dog here in this division. An early lead for post 54. This will bring up a check swing and a ball. This is Jake Oster, the pitcher. That one will miss. A good spot from Chris, just a little too inside. The 2-0 from Rodriguez to Oster. Swinging a ground ball to short. This will bring in a run. Alex will go right to first to record out number 2. But the third run of the inning comes around for Bedford, and they take a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first. St. Hilaire, the left fielder, he'll come in. Two outs, 3-0 lead for Bedford. Here's Rodriguez's first pitch, breaking ball, strike 1. That's the best pitch Chris, my apologies, that's the best pitch Chris has had this entire game. 0-1, on the ground foul. 0-2. Well, with our outside mic now being, it's still outside, obviously, but it faces now towards the away dugout. And we heard how loud Concord's dugout was. We're getting a good sound from that Bedford dugout. Interesting to see if they'll be maybe rowdy like Concord or maybe more mellow since they're 14-1. This game really isn't do or die for them. That one hit down the line. Mendez chugging a long ways, but that's going to be a foul ball. You never really know. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He puts him away. Rodriguez strikes out the final batter of the inning, but the damage is done. He surrenders 3 runs in the top of the first. Sweeney now trails, heading into their first at-bats of the game. Bottom of the first, Sweeney trails 3-0, and Big Alex Rodriguez, the leadoff hitter today for post number 2, will take strike number 1. Bedford, the best team in the division, takes an early lead on Sweeney, 3-0. Breaking ball will miss. Bedford pitcher Carter Stewart, I misreported someone else is the pitcher in the first inning, but Carter Stewart will take the mound for Bedford, and he has himself a 3-0 lead early, and he's ahead here on Alex 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here is the pitch. Off the plate. Wanted it, didn't get it. DJ Tebow, the catcher. Big swing and a miss. Big strikeout to start for Bedford. Alex goes down swinging. It'll bring up Pierre Mendez with 1 out. Big healthy hack from Alex. Not afraid to take a big swing. 1 out, Stewart on the mound. First pitch, strike 1. Here's the pitch to Mendez. Grounds this foul. First 2 pitches, strikes here for Stewart. Getting ahead of Pierre Mendez. Big 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. Mendez. A little flare, but will not get past the infield. It'll be caught by Hinton for out number 2. Sweeney back-to-back outs to start this inning. And the inning extender himself, Isaiah Solis, will come up with 2 outs and look to keep this thing going. Chris will be on deck. Sweeney would benefit from some momentum after giving up 3 runs to start the game. Breaking ball, right idea, not enough plate for strike 1. It'll be ball 1 here to Solis, who has a great eye and does not strike out a lot. That one on the corner, 1-1. Beautiful day here in Manchester, New Hampshire. Gill Stadium resides in the Queen City. That one blasted down the right field line, but will land foul as Solis was late on it and now knows how to adjust. And he's still going to pull this baseball. 1-2 though. The pitch from Stewart. Can he end the inning against Solis? That one tapped foul and Isaiah stays alive. He will not go down without a fight. He'll foul pitches off. Take breaking balls that some would swing at. It's hard to get Solis out yourself as a pitcher. You got to get him to pop out, ground out, just miss the baseball. 1-2 to Solis is going to miss, and no chase from him, and it's 2-2. Sweeney down 3-0 in the first inning. Bedford looking for an early momentum advantage. Stewart came off the mound, thought it was strike 3, was too much outside. Isaiah pulled back and will continue this long at-bat. 3-2 to Stewart. He strikes him out. Backwards K, Isaiah goes down looking, and Sweeney has a tough first inning. They go down 3 up, 3 down after giving up 3 in the top of the first. Bedford with the early lead. Top of the second begins with a first pitch ball from Chris Rodriguez. Taking that pitch is Alex St. Hilaire, the left fielder. Big swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. As it was Caden Sirocco who ended the last inning. Here is Hilaire to lead off the second, and it's 2-1. Rodriguez nearly at 30 pitches to start this second inning after that tough first. But manager Nick Corvo sticking with his starter. That one into right. Mendez moving in, and he can't make the play. It's going to roll by him. St. Hilaire's got some speed. He'll pull up into second, take the turn, and head to third with a triple. Second triple of the game for Bedford. Mendez could not stay in front of it. How about that to start your inning for Bedford? A leadoff triple from St. Hilaire. Here is DJ Tebow, the catcher, looking to bring in the 4th run of the game for post number 54. Rodriguez throws over his head for ball 1. Doubleheader here today. These two teams will play twice. Scheduled for 7:30 is game number 2. He went around. He went around. That was Tebow. Tried to check his swing, couldn't pull back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped up. J-Rod wants it. J-Rod's got it for out number 1, sorry. I was too focused on the delivery of how I was going to announce him catching that I forgot how many outs there were. 1 out. Tebow pops out to Jaden. And here is Charlie Crawford, who played for Alvern, is also their starting quarterback. He is one of their toughest players. Memorial beat Alvern this year. I, as a member of that Memorial team, the starting first baseman, many of my teammates are on the field right now, and former teammates as well from Memorial. But I will say, Charlie Crawford was one of the toughest kids for us to get out, and he was amazing in center field. He is a real athlete. This kid takes a big swing and miss for strike 1, but he is a pure athlete. And to have guys who are super athletic playing baseball in the summer is huge for the sport. 2 balls, 1 strike. Crawford hits this to center. Sloper going to come in and make the catch for out number 2, and the runner will retreat. So a line out that does not score the run. All of a sudden, that leadoff triple could be a runner left on base. We'll come back to the top of the lineup for Noah Durham. And Chris struck him out to start the game, but this is going to be a tough task to get a kid out like him with a runner on third. We know Durham wants to come up with an RBI here. Rodriguez, first pitch. Down and out for ball 1. St. Hilaire, the base runner, he led the inning off with a triple and now stands there and may be stranded. Just missed the inside corner. Rodriguez got a pop out and a line out with a runner on third. That one off the plate. It's 3-0. And he missed. Durham walks. Not the worst possible outcome. It brings up Maddox Turk, who was one of the Division I league leaders, Division I leaders in RBIs. With a runner on third and 2 outs. We'll see if Durham takes off for second. Chris will step off, rightfully so, just to check the runner. Durham goes. Pitches a strike. No throw from Malone. Hilaire will stay at third. The count is 0-1. Maddox Turk looking to deliver with 2 runners in scoring position. Up high. You talk about the walk not being too much damage, but in reality, it's 2 bases. So you're kind of giving up a free double by walking Durham. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, he got him to pop up. Boylan will make the catch. And a breath of fresh air for Sweeney. Maddox Turk just missing that. He pops out. Sweeney holds Bedford off the scoreboard in the second. They threaten, but do no damage. Still a 3-0 lead for post 54. Sweeney due up in the bottom of the second. Chris Rodriguez leads off the bottom of the second by fouling a pitch right behind him. 4 strike number 1. Carter Stewart, 3 up, 3 down, the Sweeney post number 2 team in the bottom of the first, and is looking to do it again against Chris Rodriguez, Alex Rodriguez, and Jaden Rodriguez, all batting together. So the Rodriguez, or they have Big Alex leading off, and then the 3 straight here in the middle. The 0-2 from Stewart looking to put away Chris. He is grounded softly on the third base side. Going to be a tough play. Turk clutches, overthrows Durham. It will roll down the mile of foul ground here in Gill Stadium, and that will move Chris to second on a ball that barely got past the pitcher's mound on the left side. How about that? Alex has a chance to move him over or drive him in and keep Sweeney in this game. They trail 3-0. Turk sort of clutched, double clutched, pumped in his glove. Didn't make the throw over to first as soon as he had wanted to, and then overthrew Noah Durham at first base. Here is Alex. First pitch, strike right over the plate from Stewart for strike 1. Chris, the base runner, at second. Nobody out. Sweeney down by 3 here in the bottom of the second inning. Little Alex Rodriguez, the shortstop, the batter. That's strike 2. Great pitch there from Stewart. 0-2. Alex hits this to left center field. It's caught. Chris will not tag up. Charlie Crawford will make that catch for out number 1. One out for Jaden as Alex flies out to center. Chris on second base thanks to the throwing error from Maddox Turk at third. There's 1 out. Chris Stewart pretty well so far in this game. Ground ball to second. They will go to first and make the out. That is Isaac Servac. 2 outs, and it'll bring up Boylan with a runner on third. Base hit scores a run, but there are 2 outs. Stewart in the advantage. Bedford in the advantage throughout this whole game. That's on the corner for strike 1. Bedford tagged 3 runs in the first inning and then stranded some in the second, but they have all the offensive momentum. Sweeney's first base runner was due to an error. They have not been able to hit Stewart so far. Granted, it's the second inning and Boylan's still up. We haven't gotten to the bottom of the order yet. Up high, 2-1. This could be a big spot for Boylan to come through here with a hit. Against a tough team like Bedford, get Chris around to score, make them pay for their mistake. Boylan will pop that up foul. Sweeney is probably not going to make Bedford pay for that error at third. They have an unearned runner at third base, and so far they can't even bring him in. On the ground to short, Hinton will backhand it. Here's the play, he's out at first. So Sweeney strands the unearned runner at third and Chris Rodriguez, and we'll head to the top of the third inning, still 3-0 Bedford. Jack Hinton will lead off the inning with a fly ball left side. Long run will drop foul. Alex and Isaiah running all the way out there for a foul ball. Strike number 1. I'm Zach Johnson here on Channel 16. It's a 3-0 lead for Bedford here in Game 1 of a Sweeney-Bedford doubleheader. Coming at you live for both here on this Thursday evening. It's almost 5:30. We're already at the top of the third. It's a 3-0 lead for Bedford. Chris Rodriguez on the mound, surrendered 3 runs in the first inning, got into some trouble in the second, but broke out of it, and is looking for his first clean inning of the game. Here in the third, as he's got 2 strikes on Jack Hinton. After shaking, he's got his pitch. Here it is. And that's another one spoiled by Hinton. Out of play. I mean, still technically in play, but no one would ever catch it. 0-2. Just missed, and it's 1-2. Off the plate and a little bit high. Hinton battling against Rodriguez. Punches a base hit into right field. Just past the diving Boylan for a 2-strike hit. Nice piece of hitting from Jack Hinton. And a leadoff single for Bedford. Here's Krivik, the second baseman. Off the plate, ball 1. Malone back there making that grab. One ball, no strikes. Runner takes off, pitch is low, throw is not in time. And a stolen base for Jack Hinton. So Rodriguez, another runner in scoring position he's going to have to worry about this inning. Nobody out. Krivik at bat. 2 balls, no strikes. High pop-up. So Lease wants it. He will make the catch for out number 1. That's how Rodriguez got out of that last jam. He got a pop out, a line out. You know, they stranded that runner at third. And the runners at second and third, too. And Sweeney left one on of their own. Hinton is at second. Here is Oster. He is not pitching. He fouls that away. He is the DH. One strike to Oster. Hinton wants third. That's a ground ball to the left side. Should bring him to third. The play is in time at first for out number 2. So it solidifies him moving up to third. He may have been able to take off to home. That's what I was expecting. He's fast enough. He got a really good jump. He would have had the base stolen easily. But now runner on third and 2 outs, and Rodriguez can get out of this against Caden Sirocco. Ooh, that one looked good. Did not get the call. One and one. Hinton at third. Pitch, a little floater, and a base hit into left field. Sirocco brings home Hinton. It's a 4-0 lead for Bedford. Good piece of hitting there. He brings in the run, and here is St. Hilaire. He swings and misses at strike one. Rodriguez surrenders a run again for the second inning this game here in inning number 3. It's a 4-0 lead for Bedford. Swinging a foul tip. 0-2 to St. Hilaire. Rodriguez looking to end this inning. Only giving up 1 run, limiting the damage. Good teams limit the big innings, but they also respond after being hit. You got to punch back. Sweeney's looked dead on offense to start. That's a free base at second. That one hit well to right center field. Coming in, Mendez. He will not make the play. It's going to get by him. Deja vu. Sloper will cut it off. The run will score. Bedford has hit their 3rd triple of the game. A 2-out triple drives in the 5th run of this game for Bedford. And poor defense out in right field from Pierre Mendez has been the reason for some of these extra bases to be given up. Here is Tebow. That's ball 1. This Bedford team knows how to run the bases. I mean, a team that's 14-1, they're not gonna make outs on the bases. They're not gonna give up anything free. That's a strike. Although when Maddox Turk made that throwing error, you got to think maybe this is a team that doesn't do that much, trying to take advantage of it, and they left Chris at third. That one low. 2-1 to Tebow. Sweeney finds themselves in a familiar position, losing early. And another one. Tebow brings home the run. It's 6-0. Rodriguez just giving up hits. No action in the post number 2 bullpen. As long as we're not getting walks, you got to think you kind of just leave your guy out there. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw is not in time. Tebow takes second. Bedford not done. Beating up on Sweeney here in this inning. They have doubled their lead. It's 6-0 post 54. That one will bounce. Keeping an eye out. See how long it takes for Sweeney to get someone moving. 2-0. Swinging a base hit up the middle. Tebow coming around to try to score. Sloper has a good arm. Play at the plate. Oh, Mason couldn't hold on. Sloper had the perfect throw, and Malone could not hold on, and it's 7-0. Bedford scores again with 2 outs. A tough one. Sweeney gives up another run. 7-0 is the score. Tip foul here off the bat of Noah Durham, back to the top of the order. Charlie Crawford brought home Tebow. He is on second. Here is Noah Durham with 2 outs, looking to keep it going. That's ball 1. Rodriguez just missing on some of these. They look close. Some of these pitches, sometimes you know how it just depends on the umpire, what they want to give you. That one up high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Noah Durham, the batter. His team is up 7-0. Three and 1. 2 outs here in the third. Sweeney just can't get out of this inning. Torch down the line, but a foul ball. We'll keep on rolling, baby. Full count. Chris battles back with a strike, but a hard one on a foul ball from Noah Durham. The count is full. Crawford's on second. Bedford looking for their 8th run. Here's the pitch. Another one smacked into the mile of foul territory here at Gill. Sweeney has 2 players heading to the pen, and we'll let you know who is on the mound throwing. It's hard to tell. One person has to be the bullpen catcher, so to speak. So we're not 100% sure on who that could be. Full count. Here's the pitch. Noah Durham with a high fly ball to center field. Sloper backing up. Mendez alongside with him. It's a long run, and Will make the catch. A long run for the kid in center field. He will glove it for out number 3. An impressive catch from Will Sloper. And that will end this long inning. Defense finally on Sweeney's side. A great catch from Will. We'll come back for the bottom of the third. It is a 7-0 lead for Bedford. Will Sloper, who made the great catch to end that inning, back in the top of the third, will lead off. Here for Sweeney, they trail 7-0. I'm Zach Johnson here on Channel 16. Manchester Public Television's coverage of Sweeney baseball continues today. First pitch fouled away from Sloper. This is game 1 of a doubleheader between these two teams. Bedford leads 7-0. The 0-1 to Will Sloper is on the ground directly to shortstop. Jack Hinton makes the play at first for out number 1. Quick ground out from Will. Carter Stewart pitching very well here for Bedford. So far he's gone 2 1/3, 2 strikeouts, and nothing else. No hits, no runs, no walks. He gave up a base runner due to an error on third baseman Maddox Turk. Swing and a pop-up. That one will go way foul. Well, here's some loud cars on the street. I don't want the people at home to hear them. That's not what they're here for. Another one hit down the line foul. Malone late here on Stewart. What you say is if pitcher's throwing quicker, you load earlier, not quicker. Off the plate, look good. What I mean by that is, like, if you're pitching, if you're hitting and you're facing good velocity, you teach kids to start their load sooner instead of quicker. Kids see quicker pitching and tend to rush their load, and they don't get good swings on the ball, and that is a strikeout for out number 2. So Stewart puts away Malone. We'll come back to the top of the order for Alex Rodriguez. Two outs here for post number 2 to try and scratch something around and try not to get mercied here in this first game, as that's what it's looking towards. Bedford with a commanding 7-0 lead. Breaking ball misses for ball 1. Stewart looking good here for Bedford. Here's his 1-0. Rodriguez puts that down the line, foul ball. And a 1-1 count. We'll see if Chris Rodriguez comes out for the next inning. Alex will foul that off himself. One and 2. Stewart looking for another clean inning. Breaking ball just missed, and it's 2-2. It looked good, didn't get the call. 2-2 on its way here from Stewart. That one just outside. Rodriguez not budging on those that are just missing the plate. Good discipline here from him. 3-2, and he will fight that off. Alex with a quality at-bat here, fighting against Chris Stewart. A little bit of positive on their side could be helpful when you're down 7-0 and have done nothing on offense. Payoff pitch is in the air, popped up. Crawford will make the routine out to finish the third inning. So Bedford retires the side again. It is 7-0. They have a big lead heading into the fourth. Stick around. Chris Rodriguez stays in this game for Sweeney to open up the fourth against Maddox Turk. His first pitch is low for ball one. Sweeney trails 7-0 heading into the top of the fourth. Bedford looking to add to their 7-0 lead. Turk leading off the inning. Takes strike one and the count evens up. Both teams a little bit of action in both their bullpens. We'll see if pitching changes are to come shortly. But Stewart is looking real good. That one hit on the ground hard to Solis at third, but right at him. And in time for out number one. Good start for Sweeney. Getting the leadoff man out. This will now bring up Jack Hinton with one out. Rodriguez, first pitch to Hinton is going to miss. Hinton 1 for 1 with 2 runs scored and a walk. Looking to add to a good day so far. That one going to miss, 2-0. Three straight here from Chris to Jack Hinton. He has not hit the zone in this at-bat. And he walks him on 4 pitches. Hinton will take first with 1 out. After the 1-out walk, this will bring up Krivik, the second baseman. He represents the team's 9th run, Krivik does. Breaking ball will miss. Chris is close and just not getting these calls. Just missing. 1 ball, no strikes. Chris Rodriguez here to Isaac Krivik. Hinton will take second. He got a great jump. That one down the line, a fair ball, and will roll into left field. Hinton gets the stop sign and will pull up at third base. And that's a double. Correction, that only is a single from Krivik. He stayed at first, runners on the corners, and 1 out. But he will inevitably take second on the defensive indifference. Coming up shortly. Great base running by Hinton. He took off before the pitch and was able to get to third on that single down the line from Krivik. Runners are on the corners for Oster with 1 out. Chris will step off. The runner retreats towards the bag at first. He takes second, pitches high, no throw. So now it's like he hit a double. 1 ball, no strikes to Jake Oster. Looking to extend his team's 7-0 lead. Right on the corner, 1-1. Great pitch from Chris. He's been able to battle through tough circumstances so far in this game. But right now, Oster represents the 10th run for Bedford. Roped into left field, that'll drop, base hit. Hinton will score. Runner trying to score. Servok takes run number 9. And a 2-run single from Jake Oster makes it 9-0. Krivik hesitated around third. It was a misplay a little bit. He was waved in, and it is 9-0. First pitch strike to Caden Sirocco, looking to keep this going. The 10th run of the game is at first base in Jake Oster. Rodriguez misses inside. Chris is responsible for all 9 of these runs. Sweeney wants to save their pitching possibly for game 2. Runner takes second. Swing and a miss. Throw down not in time. Boylan barely got his body on that to keep it in front. That was a big hack from Sirocco. A 9-0 lead for Bedford. One and two. Fouled right back. Sirocco just under it. One out. The 10th run is on second with one out. This is Caden Sirocco at bat. The pitch from Chris Rodriguez. Sirocco takes ball two. Back and forth battle between Chris and Sirocco. Oster, the base runner, after his 2-run single. He is in scoring position. Lined and caught by J-Rod at first. And he will make the play. Loud speakers out from cars traveling by. I'll turn off the outside mic. But Chris gets a big out with the 10th run on second, 9-0. Here is St. Hilaire looking to bring in that 10th run. He's late on it, fouls it away. Landing up here towards the right. I won't go on foul ball duty. It's just me up here today, so cannot leave things unattended. One strike to Hilaire. That'll drop. Someone's blasting some dad rock out there. It's a great song, but I don't know if it's allowed to be played here. 1-1 to St. Hilaire. Right there for strike two. Great pitch, and by what I meant by it can't play here is on TV. Runner took third. I don't think they were even paying attention. I think they just let him. St. Hilaire with 2 strikes. Somehow fights that off and stays alive. But now they are 90 feet away from being up 10-0. One and two. Here's the pitch from Chris. It is flown right above me and landing right behind me. St. Hilaire battling against Chris. Rodriguez looking to get out of this inning. Chris Rodriguez to St. Hilaire, 1-2. Up and in, nearly hits him. Two. Downstairs, the count is full. The pitch coming from Chris Rodriguez to Alex St. Hilaire. 3-2. Popped up. Alex will make the catch, and it is a 9-0 lead for Bedford after the top of the fourth. We'll come back. Sweeney will be up in the bottom of the fourth. Brendan Shipe, the pinch hitter, here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And he'll take one high for ball one. 9-0 lead for Bedford. They have really put it on here against Sweeney. Shipe with a little flare that lands foul. Shipe into the game for Pierre Mendez, who misplayed multiple balls in right field today, which led to Bedford getting some triples. 2-1. And misplaying the ball at Gill Stadium, you'll pay for it. And now Shipe will have to deal with right field now. 2-1, just missing. Stewart has been great. He's not given up a walk this whole game. His only surrendered base runner was due to an error at third. 3-1. He walked him, skipped it. Shipe with a leadoff walk. Good for him, coming right into the game and drawing the first walk of the ball game for this offense. And now Solis, who can do some damage. He comes up with nobody out. This is the most comfortable and the most confident I've felt in Sweeney's offense in this whole game. And it's the bottom of the 4th inning, and they're down 9-0. So, if this is the first time I'm feeling confident about their offense, and it's the 4th inning, kind of speaks for itself. First pitch strike. And that's, there's no disrespect there. I'm not slandering anything. More or less just complimenting how good Carter Stewart has been. He has been super efficient. That one's going to drop. On his misses, they haven't even been wild misses. Sweeney's only base runner was Chris, and he barely got the ball past the mound when he hit it on the third base side. That one hit right below me on a line from Isaiah, and it's 1-2. Sweeney has sort of stalled on offense today. Now looking to maybe bring around a run with Shipe at first. The 1-2 to Solis. He goes down looking. He strikes out again. He has been so good at putting the ball in play and making people work. But he has struck out twice. And there's one out. That kind of speaks for itself there as well. I don't even have to comment on that. One out. First pitch will miss, and it's blocked by Tebow. The 1-0 to Chris Rodriguez with one out. Sweeney down by 9. Tipped into the mitt for strike 1. One to Rodriguez from Carter Stewart. That'll miss. 2-1. Shipe on first after his leadoff walk. And then Stewart got Isaiah looking. 2-1. Little flare. That'll get down for the first hit of the game. Chris Rodriguez breaks up the no-hitter. And now Sweeney has 2 on and 1 out. And Carter Stewart's no-hitter bid has ended. 3 1/3 into his outing. 2 on, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 4th, a 9-0 lead for Bedford. Big spot for little Alex. Get something past the outfielders. They need a powerful hit here. And that one tapped not very powerfully for strike 1. They got a guy who with power on deck. So maybe load the bases for Jaden. If Jaden hits one to the fence and makes it 9-3, changes this whole game. That one hit well, but out of play. When you talk about extending the inning, it's not about, yourself. It's about personal success and giving opportunities to other people. Because if Alex draws a really good walk here against Stewart, it loads the bases for Jaden. But he can go out here, try to swing for the fences and be the hero. That one will be caught by a jumping Hinton at second to play. Save. Brendan dives back to break up the double play, but a great catch from Jack Hinton robs Alex Rodriguez. And that's out number 2. You can't do anything there, Alex. You barely hit it into his glove. Lucky that Shipe didn't get doubled up. Jaden is grounded out today. That one to short, and a busy inning for Jack Hinton, and he'll make the throw over to first, and Sweeney remains scoreless here in this game. Stewart gives up his first hit of the game, but remains with a shutout intact. It's 9-0 heading into the 5th. New pitcher for Sweeney, Lennox Labiosa takes over for Chris Rodriguez after he goes 4 innings and surrenders 9 runs to the best team in the division. Lennox will face off against DJ Tebow and the bottom of the Bedford order that's looking for their 10th run of the ball game. First pitch will miss. This field ump is standing weirdly close to the mound. I don't know if he's been like that all game, but That one roped into left center field. Tebow has a base hit to lead off the inning. Skips away from Sloper, but he'll stay at first with a leadoff single. Labiosa caught in the last time we saw them against Concord in their win, but now he's pitching. So we'll see if he still catches game 2, or maybe they'll go to Joe Allard, or maybe they'll stick with Malone. Here's Charlie Crawford. He grounds this to third. This could be 2. Isaiah gets the out. Boylan won't make the throw. Crawford's too fast, and that's a fielder's choice. But a good job by Solis to get the lead runner out, and there's quickly one away here in this top of the 5th. It's a 9-0 lead for Bedford, looking for their 10th. They'll come back to the top of the order, and Noah Durham facing off against Lennox Labiosa. Crawford now the base runner. Crawford now taking off for second. That one popped up. This could be trouble. Crawford needs to get back. Sloper will make the catch, and that's out number 2. So some quick outs from Sweeney may keep the 10-run rule out of sight and Bedford off the scoreboard and keep this game going. And with a game after this, you tend to think if Sweeney's not going to get any offense, what's the point of wasting Lennox's pitches? Or anyone's pitches for that matter. But they may stick around for this one. Crawford still at first base, still a threat to steal second. And he goes. Pitches inside. Throws right back to Lennox and gets away from him. I don't know how that happens, but it did. Seeing new things every day here. There's 2 outs. Crawford on second. Maddox Turk at bat. Turk is 1 for 3. And one will bounce low. Yeah, all Crawford needs is a little bit of a pass ball or a wild pitch to take third and get 90 feet closer. But there are 2 outs. Lennox looking to get out of this inning, despite the hit from Tebow that started the inning. Turk will hit it right back to the mound off the foot of his bat. It skips away from Lennox. Play at first. And he is out. A ground ball back to the pitcher. Nearly gave up the runner, but nothing happens. Sweeney holds on. They give up nothing. It's still 9-0 Bedford. And Sweeney will be up here in the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th inning, and here is Ryan Boylan to lead this off. He'll take ball 1. Zach Johnston here by myself here at Gill Stadium. But it's been fun. 9-0 Bedford. There's been some action. Sweeney has been dominated. The home plate umpire, I'm now realizing and noticing that he has taken the rest of this game off, and the base umpire will call balls and strikes from behind the mound. That's why he was so close. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I went the whole inning without realizing the umpire was gone. So that one's on me. I wonder if any of you at home may have noticed. That's going to be an out from Boylan to start this inning. There will be balls and strikes called from behind the mound in this 9-0 Bedford lead, which means we may only have a one-man crew for game 2. The umpire having heat problems, unable to continue. Hopefully he'll be okay for game 2. Here's Sloper. That's strike 1. This is weird having the umpire right there. We actually had that happen for the start of one of our Pony League games we covered here. And by we, I mean me, and just me. That's a big swing there from Will, and the count is 0-2. Stewart has been fantastic today, giving up just 1 hit, 1 walk, no runs so far through 4 1/3. Will goes down swinging, tag made by Tebow, and there's 2 away. Sweeney trailing 9-0 in a game which you didn't think that they were going to be super competitive all the way, but maybe a little bit more. And the coaches have gone out to the bases. Correction, the coaches are no longer on the bases. Jaden Rodriguez is coaching third. Pierre Mendez is coaching first. So Nick Corvos, I don't see him in the dugout. That's a ground ball to the left side. Picked up by Turk, and he'll make the throw this time for out number 3. That'll wrap up the 5th. 9-0 Bedford. 6th inning underway. Lennox Labiosa on the mound for Sweeney. And first pitch is down the line, a base hit. Runner trying for 2, and that one will skip off of the goalpost and out of play. That should only be 2 bases. A lead-off double here for Bedford, only needing 1 more run to get to 10-0. Our home plate umpire, hopefully he's okay. I do believe Coach Corvos was not on the field for that last inning, trying to get help for the umpire. There's an ambulance in the area. Trying to do my best to report the situation. But Jack Hinton led off the inning with a double. Correction, that is not Jack Hinton. That is number 34, and we'll get that quite shortly. But a pinch hit double for whoever number 34 is. Throw over. He's in there. Apologies. There is no 34 on their game changer. Breaking ball missing. Carter Crowley hit that double. My apologies. He is a very good player. He hit that double. And there's nobody out. Here's the pitch from Lennox. Up high. Two and 0. Crowley on second. Pitch is inside. Here is Krivic. This is Isaac Krivic. He's up with nobody out. Off the window, and if the window had been open and Andrew was here, he would have caught it. I will let him know this. The stretcher is here. So the paramedics have made it to assist with the umpire. They'll be bringing that through the dugout, and he's probably in the back of the dugout resting. 3-1 pitch. Catches the corner for strike 2. Count is full. Stretcher making its way through the Sweeney dugout. Full count pitch here to Krivic. Safe at second is Crowley. Another good pickoff move from Labiosa. The count is full. And he walked him. Krivic will walk. And bring up Jake Oster. First and second, nobody out. Bedford needs just 1 more run to have the 10 runs they need to have the mercy. But Sweeney will still get a chance to hit in the bottom of the 6th. They trail 9-0 here in this ball game. Runner takes off. It's a double steal. The pitch is high and no throw made for Malone. One ball, no strikes. That'll miss out, 2-0. Crowley on third, Krivic at second. Oster the batter here against Labiosa. That will miss. Three balls, no strikes to Oster. He swings on the 3-0 pitch and flies this to shallow center. Sloper makes the catch. Runner trying to tag. Crowley is safe at home on the sac fly, and it is 10-0. Sweeney gets that first out that they needed. Bedford gets their run, and it's a sac fly from Oster to score Crowley. Ten to nothing lead for Bedford. Skipping in front of the plate is ball number 1. The real thing that we're looking at here is the stretcher in the dugout. And if the umpire's okay, that's grounded to third. Tough play for Solis, but a great throw for out number 2. Krivic will take third on the play, and there's 2 outs. Sirocco will come up. That was a really nice play by Solis, showing off what he's capable of at third. He may not look like it, but he covers a lot of ground at third, has a really good arm, and will go 100% for anything hit his way. Runner at third, 2 out. First pitch is a swing and a miss from St. Hilaire, rather. This is St. Hilaire, the left fielder. One strike. On the ground, there's Solis again. Play at first is in time. That'll end the inning. We will head to the bottom of the 6th, 10 to nothing Bedford. Back to the top of the lineup here in the bottom of the 6th for Sweeney. It's a 10 to nothing lead for Bedford, and Alex Rodriguez will face off. Takes a big swing and miss for strike 1 here against Carter Stewart, who has been wheeling and dealing throughout game 1. As the EMTs, I don't think they're here anymore. I think they wheeled the umpire out. Hopefully he'll be okay. 1-1. Here is the pitch. Fouled away, and it's 1-2. Rodriguez down in the count. 1-2. On the corner for strike 3. He goes down looking. Getting rung up by an umpire behind the mound is definitely an interesting feeling. He'll go down looking, and this will bring up Shipe with 1 out. Brendan walked his first time up and was the only walk, and has been the only walk that Stewart has surrendered. First pitch to Shipe. Flown in the air, left side. Here's Crawford. He'll come back and make the catch for out number 2. Another quick out. And Bedford, I believe, will win this game with 1 more out, as they are up 10-0. Game 2 should start around, let's say, 7. The umpire is still here and remains in the dugout. So he is okay. And he actually didn't have to go to the hospital. So that all signs pointing towards him being all right. First pitch will miss to Solis, who will look to not only extend the inning, but extend this game. Try to get a positive out of this. Breaking ball off the corner, 2-0. Sweeney never got going in this one. That's a strike. They're going to fall to 4-11 off the corner, 3-1. And Bedford will move to 15-1 heading into game 2. That's absurd. They're having one heck of a season. TJ Charbonneau is the only reason why they lost. They got blanked 4-0 in a loss to Laconia. Isaiah will extend this. He'll walk. And now Lennox will be able to hit, so good for him. He is batting in Chris's spot, and obviously Chris no longer pitching. Lennox now in that spot. Will get to hit. We'll see what he can do here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. But we will wrap up here for game 1 as soon as the 3rd out is made. and it was Carter Stewart's day, and he'll win player of the game for game one for sure. That one flown into left center. Crawford there, and a dominating win in game one for Bedford. They take down Sweeney. Well, for Executive Director Jason Cody, Operations Specialist Joe Lahr, and Operations Assistants Brendan McCormick and Kyle Heavey. Solo coverage from me today, Zach Johnston. It's a 10-0 win for Bedford against Sweeney through 6 innings on a mercy rule. We'll be right back here at Gill Stadium for game number 2 between these two teams. Thank you for tuning in. 10-0 your final.